Hey everybody, I have a video here for you, and I haven't talked about the weather since Hurricane Sandy when I voiced my concerns about that storm. But everything I am seeing on Hurricane Matthew, I think this could be one of the most devastating, if not the most devastating storm in U.S. history, certainly in dollar amounts. When you have a Category 4, an extremely strong hurricane like this, there is usually a little window of coastline that takes the direct brunt of the hurricane force winds that are wrapping around the eye of the storm. And the way this is tracking today, it looks like as much as 100, possibly 200 miles of Florida coast could be taking the brunt of those hurricane force winds. And that would be truly devastating. And sometimes when we haven't had a hurricane for a while, we get kind of put into a lull, and people think they can just ride it out. And it is the devastating flooding that comes along with the tidal surges that kills the most people. And just taking a peek at the Miami traffic cams, it looks like they are getting some rain there, and the streets are pretty deserted. That is good. But I've seen the governors talking about, evacuate, take this seriously, you have to evacuate, and that's all well and good. And they have made the highways just westbound, both lanes, or both sides of the highway, which is great for the people who can get out. But we learned from Hurricane Katrina, it was the poorer people, or the people that had no ability to evacuate, they were the ones that were put in the most serious harm. So hopefully the lessons we have learned from Katrina, where you need to get in there and get those poor people out, or the people that have no ability for transportation just to get up and evacuate, you need to go around, and hopefully there were some lessons learned in Katrina, and people have the ability to evacuate if they truly want to. But the way this is looking, I have some serious concerns for the east coast of Florida. And just going over to Google Earth, people in the intercoastal water areas, sometimes they think they are safe when they are away from the coast. But as we learned in Hurricane Katrina, when Lake Pontchartrain filled up, when the hurricane eye just wrapped the tidal surges into Lake Pontchartrain, and even in Hurricane Sandy, where when the winds come around from this way and they wrap around from this way, these intercoastal waters can get really flooded. And the areas that I have the most concerns for as far as taking a huge tidal surge is the North Palm Beach, Lake Park, Palm Beach Shores area, and Riviera Park, and the intercoastal waters just north of West Palm Beach. They should be really concerned in this area when the tidal surges come in and there's nowhere for the water to go, and it just stacks up in these intercoastal areas. But anyway, I have real concerns for the east coast of Florida. They could take a devastating impact all the way up to Jacksonville, and there are weather warnings all the way up to South Carolina. This is a massive storm. If you are in Florida, I hope you take heed of all the warnings. This is going to be a truly devastating storm, probably the costliest in U.S. history. Good luck to all you people, and if you're near the coast, evacuate any way you can. Thank you very much for listening.